Welcome back to Idaho. After spotting a nice herd of elk that morning, Terry goes back to that same area in hopes of intercepting the elk coming out of their bedding area. It didn't take long for the action to begin as Terry spots the bull he's looking for. When the bull gets into position, Terry gets ready.
Damn limb too, right there. He's right at that limb coming out from that tree. You ready, Mark? Yeah. I think he went down. Right, here he goes. Boy, this is thick in here. Right there he is. I'm glad he didn't go down over the side. Yeah, he's down. Oh, big old bull. Mass, look at this. Oh, get this gun. Yeah. Oh. Looky here. This was the old herd bull here. I don't know how many cows he had. They all hadn't come out yet. We seen a spike and another smaller rag bull, so a satellite bull with him. And this bull this morning, we put him to what we call put him to bed right here. It was late, it's starting to rain. We come in from the other side and went way down over a side and bugled to him and cow called, but he just wouldn't come out and give us a shot. So we left him alone and we come clear around and come in off the top this evening. The wind was right and perfect. They just come feeding right out around the side, and Tim knew exactly where they might go, and he was right. Boulder Creek Outfitters, great elk. We're here in Idaho and we're hunting whitetails. The rut's not in yet, so you sort of have to adapt the way you hunt to different places. Here we want to hunt a food source. The food source tonight is big red apples. We have this old abandoned apple orchard, and what we're going to do is we pull back, we check the wind. We got the wind perfect, blowing right back away from us. Hopefully he comes up out of that draw. We already did our odor lock. We're going to put out some bandit coon cover scent because we got a trail right in front of us, and hopefully they won't come in that way. But food source this time of year is a great place. I mean, the deer have to eat, so they're going to be, I thought I seen one, but it's not. They have to eat, and they know that winter's coming, so they're really trying to get that body built back up for this coming winter. But this should be a good evening. The wind is perfect.
Later that afternoon, as Terry scans the area, he spots a buck easing across the hillside. Terry watches and gets ready, but the buck never offers a clear shot. The next morning is cool and breezy.
All 2 of 'em. 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 2 of 'em.
At first light, Terry spots a good buck feeding at the bottom of the hillside.
I see him, he's right there. Just in over the bank. Here he comes. I see him, he's right there. Just in over the bank. Here he comes. It's too thick. He's just standing there. He's feeding. Here he comes. All right, there he is. There he is. Can you believe that? Last day here at Boulder Creek Outfitters, we seen this whitetail yesterday morning and just in over the bank, couldn't quite get a shot at him. And we set up on a water hole down last night and we figured this was a draw he was using coming back from there. And we got way back from that water hole last night, or this morning. The wind was a lot better this morning than it was yesterday. And we hadn't sat down here. Mark, camera guy, said we need to move a little bit, so we got down over the banks where he could see a little better this whole draw. And I'll be dang, way before daylight, I seen him down here. We're just feeding coming up through there. And we had our scent bombs out and cover scent. And of course the wind was perfect, and that had a lot to do with it. And we just watched him and watched him and watched him, and finally we had enough camera light. And he looked at us a couple times, and I thought he seen us, and everything just worked great. I mean, I just can't believe it. I mean, last day again, Boulder Creek Outfitters, we got us a nice whitetail. Let's go take a look at him. Looking bigger. Oh yeah. Make sure it's down. Yeah. Looky here. He's a 10. He is a 10. Let me empty this gun. I don't know if I can. Oh man, looky here. Can you believe that? Last day, Boulder Creek Outfitters. Tim and Matt Craig. I mean, it's unreal. This deer, again, we set on a water hole last night. It's real dry out here, and it's not rut yet. It's pre-rut. And these deer are just now starting to break up a little bit. So we had some trophy buck urine out and some cover scent, and the wind was just perfect today. And this ravine here, this hollow, we figured that's what they were using going back here to bed, coming from the water and the feed. And luckily we just seen him down over the bank. I just seen the tips of his antlers, and it was still pretty dark. It was too dark to film, so we had to let him go. And finally he just eased up the hill to us, and he kept looking our direction like he knew we were there, but he never seen us or did anything. But that's a great whitetail.